So this is what happens when you run too much. This is for any runner. I'm sure they've gone through this at some point. Usually if you end up running several miles, doing lots of races, your toenails start to turn black. I did an ultra marathon a couple weeks ago, and I actually had to lose both big nails because my foot wasn't. It came a little bit fastened out of my shoe, and that led to the front of my toe hitting the top of the shoe. And when that happens, it lifted the back of the nail that usually sits right here. It lifted that up. So lifting that up, it pulls it out of the nail bed and essentially kills the nail. At the same time, it opens it up for bacteria and infection, which this foot got first. And I had to get this toe removed. I guess a few days after. This hurt like hell. This was all swollen and it was kind of black. It was gross. I thought I was going to lose it a little bit, but I didn't. But this was painful for the first couple days. A week later, this was already making pain, and there was a blister, like a blood bubble under the nail right here that kept pushing the nail up, and it hurt like hell. So all in all, I had to take a rest for about 2 weeks and get these both out. You'll see the other nails look fine, save this one. That's just from everyday use that hopefully will just grow under and fall off at some point. But doesn't hurt. These two hurt like hell, but as you can see, I do not have big toenails. Cool, huh? Well, if you're doing, all I could say is just be careful. Make sure you wear good shoes, really good shoes. Make sure they're always tightened, fastened, they feel good. And sometimes too, if you have problems moving forward in a shoe, depending on what kind of race you're on, I was coming downhill about 6,000 feet, so that's why my feet were hitting the front. I should have just stopped, refastened, and started over, but I didn't. But yeah, if you look at it this way, I think what you need to do is make sure you get a pair of shoes that fits you properly. It's very, very important, or this can happen to you. And also, if you tend to hit the front of your shoe while you do run, consider getting about a half size larger, because what that's going to do is give you at least a little bit more space up here. So if you are pushing in, you're not going to hit the front. So if you hit the front really dramatically, this is what it's going to look like, and you're going to lift that nail bed right out, depending how hard and long you run. This race was only 32 miles, but it was still, coming downhill, somewhat painful 32 miles. I didn't feel a thing during or even the day or two after, but it was more several days after where it really happened. But anyway, just to show you, wear good shoes or this will happen. Bye.